Hi everyone, we are going to look at machine learning. Before diving deeper into machine learning, before building the model, I would like to share few cases where AI went crazy. So it's related to Zillow. Zillow AI goes crazy, causes 8 billion drop in market cap, a 300 million operating losses and 2000 plus job loss. Rich Zillow CEO says is inability of company's technology to accurately forecast realistic prices as the reason for shutting down the house flipping unit. On November 2, 2021, Zillow announced loss of 300 million in inventory write-downs and anticipated 265 million further losses. 45% drop in market cap. The company had to shut down Zillow Offers, its largest revenue stream, and they lay off 20% of its workforce. The root of issue was Zillow's AI model. It used to predict the house values. It significantly overestimated the further prices of homes it bought. In an aggressive expansion, Zillow increased its home purchases drastically, but as house market cooled, the homes lost values, leading to massive financial losses. The AI behind this prediction was powered by Facebook Profit forecasting tool, which is designed for time series data but had limitation in capturing causal relation which is needed for accurate real estate valuation. Zillow's AI model initially performed well when market conditions were favorable, leading the company to trust and scale the system. However, when market turned down, the AI, which had been adjusted to produce higher home valuation for more aggressive buying, failed to account the sudden drop in housing prices. The result was Zillow holding on to a large volume of overvalued homes that it couldn't sell at a profit. They had to book the losses. This collapse highlights the risk of over-reliance on machine learning without rigorous oversight. So that's the reason you need to understand domain really well. If house prices are increasing for few years, it might drop. You should account for potential market shift. The failure of Zillow's AI business model led to 8 billion loss in market cap and significant operational downsizing. So this is huge, right? So one need to understand domain before building any model. There are very few people who work on these model building tasks, and if you want to be one of them, be really good with domain which you are working in. Here is a research paper which talks about the Zillow's algorithms failure and the consumer's response to it. Consumer lost their trust on Zillow after this incident. This case study is great learning for us. Next, it's Apple Card. Apple Card, launched by Apple in partnership with Goldman Sachs, faced allegation of discrimination against women due to unequal credit limit between men and women. We are going to build risk analytics model. So as you can see, this guy is tweeting saying that Apple is such a fucking sexist program. My wife and I filed joint tax return and have been married for a long time. 8 Apple's black box algorithm thinks I deserve 20x credit limit than she does. Steve is co-founder of Apple. He says that the same thing happened to us. I got 10x the credit limit. We had no separate bank or credit card account or any separate assets. Hard to get to human for a correction thought. It's big take in 2019. Post that there was investigation and there is a report. I want you to read that, okay, so that you understand this thing. When we build credit risk model, these things will help you a lot. So this is from the report. I want you to read this report in detail. The issue gained public attention in 2019 when a tech entrepreneur reported that his wife, despite sharing joint finances, received a credit limit significantly lower than his. The situation intensifies when similar stories emerge, including one from the Apple co-founder who experienced a similar issue with his wife. These complaints raise concern about whether the Apple Card's credit underwriting process, which relied on FICO score and proprietary algorithm, was biased against women. Goldman Sachs and Apple were accused of using black box algorithm to make credit decisions, leading to confusion and dissatisfaction. Consumers were frustrated by the lack of transparency and 6-month waiting period before they could appeal credit decisions. Despite these complaints, an investigation revealed that the difference in credit limit were not due to deliberate discrimination but rather discrepancies in credit score, credit histories, and financial profile between spouses. Goldman Sachs and Apple made adjustments such as eliminating the 6-month wait for credit limit appeal and introduce Path to Apple Card program, which aim to help declined applicant improve their creditworthiness. However, broader issues like historical discrimination in lending and the limitation of credit scoring system, which continue to disadvantage women and minorities, were also acknowledged. While Apple Card investigation didn't find evidence of intentional gender bias, it understood the further need for better transparency and continued challenges women face. That's the reason we want to build the model which is transparent, interpretable,